Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you today talking about Donald Trump. Mr. Donald Trump. That guy is special sauce. Now, on one hand, I don't give a crap about Donald Trump. At the end of the day, if you're not building your personal economy from all fronts, when shit goes bad, then it doesn't matter who's in power, right? Okay, so secondly, Donald Trump is a PR nightmare, a PR success. Now, he has gone bankrupt more than once. He's a big risk taker. He's an aggressive guy. He thinks he's an alpha male, but he's kind of ugly. At the end of the day, Donald Trump gets results. Why? Because he's persistent. You know, that's why he's been married so many times. He's very persistent with the women he dates. He's very persistent in business. You know, even if he gets knocked down, he gets right back up because he realizes there's so many tax breaks and benefits in owning a business. Why be an employee? Now, does it help that his father was a multimillionaire before he was born? Yes, it does. It helps tremendously, because if he was some guy who got wiped out by credit cards, he'd have to build himself back up a little bit. But that's the beauty and the nightmare. It is if you dream it big enough, you can build it. This guy literally thinks he can be president. More power to you. But also more power to the people who get behind someone like that. If you have a strong, super absorbent personality and you get 4 or 5 people behind you that are paper pushers and wall builders and can build an organization, you might have a rolling company. I meet a lot of people who have CEOs who are brilliant, amazing, visionaries. Dumb when it comes to paperwork, dumb when it comes to like the details, and I put myself in that category where sometimes I have great ideals and I need the execution, and I need team partners who can help me execute them, because it gets hard to do when you have such a big vision. And so God bless the man. He thinks he can run for president and be president. More power to him, you know. So it's just one of those things where you have to realize, like, if you think it's possible. If you can go, I'm gonna make $1 million off of social media this year, you can do it. Look at Frank Kern. Frank Kern spent like $90,000 a month in Facebook ads and made like $250,000 in profit in return off like $5 ebooks and like courses and classes and coaching and consulting and you name it. He was making the dough. So if you put the money out there and you put the energy out there and you put the personality out there, it's possible. Don't let anybody ever tell you it's not. I mean, that's the sad part, because doubt kills more people's dreams than actually failing at the dream ever will. And I think Donald Trump is an example of like pumping water. So you ever see those old hand style pumps and you're pumping the water, and finally the water just starts gushing out and you have to grab a bucket to get it. You have to have your bucket ready because the water starts gushing. Well, that's how life is most of the time. If you're grinding, all of a sudden, what we call overnight celebrities are people that have been grinding for 5 to 10 years. Grant Cardone was grinding for like 32 years. It's not till he started dropping, like in 1 year, 1,000 YouTube videos that people are like, who is this guy? Who is this guy, Grant Cardone? I gotta watch him. I mean, it completely changed his life. And that right there is the beauty of it. You know, when you're hitting the hammer, you can hit the next level in life. And so people like Donald Trump, who've been hitting the hammer for years in business, has rallied up enough interest and muster and comedy for people to watch this. I don't know why they think he's going to run for president for real. He's really not. He's just out there getting a PR right now nightmare. Now, this could have went the other way and been a PR success, where Donald Trump ran for president and his companies all soared through the roof. Well, instead, he said some things that on one level are true. There are people illegally coming in this country who are rapists, who are has assault people, bring drugs. There are plenty of illegal immigrants, and I'm pretty sure ones coming through Canada that are Asian and white and whatever, sneaking through the border and developing a great life. The number one and number two business creators last year were Hispanic immigrants and immigrants, period. Latinos and immigrants. So, you know, people come here to America with a dream and with opportunity, and it's us just regular old Americans who are growing up in our school system believing I need a job, someone should give me a check. No, people come to this country and they make an opportunity. They go buy stuff. They go, you know, they made like, I'm trying to think, Forever 21. I think it was, they worked, might be Forever 21. They worked for 3 years, working at gas stations, working $10 an hour jobs, building up money so they could get and buy a business. But we have people coming out of college, getting a job, getting a brand new car, getting in super a lot of debt, credit cards, and they don't have the business ideal at the end. They just have to get more debt, keep going in the debt circle, and then get married and have a husband and he's got debt. And that's a mess. That's a hot mess. That's why Americans are middle class being gutted, because it's a mess. Back to my rant. Point is, Donald Trump can be a PR success sometimes. He built up all these relationships with Macy's, networks, NBC, show ideals, and then he killed it. He's a PR nightmare. PR nightmare. Right now, he can't stop putting his foot so far up his butt and mouth that Macy's is dropping him. His alliances are dropping him. That's what you need. When you get bigger like that, you start building partnerships and alliances that build you up. Macy's, you know, networks, news stations, Univision, all these companies that are dropping him, they may not seem important one by one, but it pulls at the overall brand. The brand where this man made all these partnerships and brought all these different companies together underneath the Donald Trump brand, right? Like Univision had his pageant show up there. Now Miss Mexico is not even gonna come. She's like, peace out, I ain't coming. All these different little things. It's like a death by 1,000 cuts. And no one wants that. No one wants that. That's why I think Dr. Ben Carson's been kind of quiet. Like, if he sits around and be quiet long enough, he might last out all of them, all others. But again, so sorry. It's nap time. You know, entrepreneur nap time. You know, we get up earlier than everybody else and we work a little later than everybody else, so we need a nap. So, but anyways, Donald Trump. If anything, go big or go home. And if you don't want to go big or go home, go fill out an application and work for somebody else's dream. This is Erica off the Classy Clown blog. You guys have a great day.